just a quick one or two more questions.
Okay.
And again, part of tradition is to finish up with telling the audience the best piece of advice you've ever had, and then followed by the worst piece of advice.
The best piece in the okay, the best piece of advice that I've ever had really has been to oh my gosh, I mean my dad's always encouraged me to pursue my dreams, and I know that's kind of cliche, but you know, when he would see me as a nurse practitioner just come over to his house and was just so frustrated, and he was just like, you know, why are you doing this? Why don't you just find something that you really want to do? And you know, it's something that it's so obvious, but at the same time, when you don't have somebody pushing you to try something, like why can't I do something different? You know, why do I have to keep doing what I'm doing? And you don't. You know, you get stuck in that mindset that you have to do something like that. And then the worst piece of advice, it just came recently. It's really funny that you say that because one of my colleagues was talking about her son and how he was going off to one of the big consulting firms, and he didn't really want to do it. He wanted to pursue his passion. And she's like, but you have a career, and 20 years from now, you'll be making lots of money, and you just have to suck it up, and you'll have money for vacations. And I'm like, that's the worst advice.
Oh my God, that would be pretty bad. Yeah.
I'm like, 20 years? Can you imagine, you know, thinking 20 years from now, I'm going to be doing a job that I hate just so I have money to go on a vacation for 2 weeks a year? I mean,
right. If you're living, yeah, I mean, if you're living for your 2 week vacation, or you're even living for your 2 day holiday, your 2 day weekends.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah, I want to love what I'm doing. Like, I don't even care about the money. You know, even as a young nurse, I would work 3 months and then take off and tour the world for 6 months and then come back and work really hard for 3 months and then take off a couple more months. And I did that for like 10 years.
Oh, wow. Very cool.
It was great.
Cool. Awesome. Katie, thank you so much for joining this podcast. It was amazing to hear, honestly, the tactical and marketing advice you're giving. You know, how you created a funnel, leveraging Facebook ads, and I think some of the mindset shifts you're talking about and not waiting for permission, actually taking action on what you're doing is so important to hear.
Yeah.
So important to hear.
Well, thank you so much for this. Yeah, sure.